In the autumn, the leaves are red and orange. In the summer, they are deep green. Today, they are just beginning to change. I hear the sound of my shoes on the gravel path. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It is a rhythmic sound. It is like a heartbeat. I find a bench and sit down. I watch a leaf fall from a high branch. It does not fall straight down. It floats. It turns over and over. It takes its time. It is not afraid of the ground. It knows that landing is just a part of the journey. I stay there for a long time. I am not thinking about yesterday. I am not thinking about tomorrow. I am just here, on this bench, in this park. You are doing well. Just keep listening. Let the words wash over you like a gentle rain. You don't need to understand every single word. You just need to feel the story. I see an old woman sitting on another bench. She has a book in her hands, but she is not reading. She is looking at the ducks in the pond. The ducks are swimming in a line. They are very organized. They move through the water without effort. The woman has a very peaceful face. Her skin has many lines, like a map of all the years she has lived. I wonder what story she has in her head. I imagine she has seen many mornings like this one. The sun is getting higher now. The shadows on the ground are getting shorter. The world is waking up more. I hear a car in the distance. I hear a child laughing. The quiet of the early morning is going away, but that is okay. The day is growing. It is becoming full of life. I stand up and stretch my arms. I feel the muscles in my back and my shoulders. It feels good to move. I decide to walk to the grocery store. I need a few things for lunch. I like the grocery store when it is not crowded. I like to look at all the colors of the fruit. The apples are bright red. The lemons are a sharp, happy yellow. The oranges are round and heavy. I pick up a pear. It feels cool and smooth in my hand. I buy some bread, some cheese, and the pear. The man at the cash register is young. He has a tattoo of a mountain on his arm. I ask him if he likes mountains. He says yes. He likes the air at the top. He says it is easier to breathe there. I think he is right. We all need places where it is easier to breathe. I walk back to my house. The walk back feels different than the walk there. My bag has a little bit of weight in it. I feel the sun on my back. It is starting to feel warm. The cold air of the morning is leaving. I see a cat sitting in a window. It is a black cat with white paws. It looks like it is wearing small socks. It is watching me. It looks very calm. It does not have any meetings to go to. It does not have any emails to write. It is just being a cat. I reach my front door. I find my keys in my pocket. They make a metal sound as I pull them out. I open the door and step inside. The house smells like the coffee I made earlier. It smells like home. I put my bag on the table. I take off my shoes. I feel grateful. I am grateful for the coffee, for the bird, for the walk, and for the sun. These are small things, but when you put them together, they make a life. There is no rush to start the work of the day. I have a few more minutes. I sit down on my sofa. I close my eyes for a moment. I listen to the clock on the wall. Tick, tick, tick. Time is moving, but it is moving gently. You are moving with it. You are doing perfectly. Take a deep breath, in and out. In the next part, we will see what the middle of the day brings. But for now, just stay here, in this quiet moment. Relax your eyes. Relax your hands. You are safe. You are learning. You are here with me, the English cat. The middle of the day has arrived. The sun is high in the sky now. It is the brightest part of the day. Everything looks clear and sharp. The shadows are small and hide under the trees. When the sun is like this, the world feels very busy. But inside my house, it is still peaceful. I am in my small workspace. I have a desk near the window. On the desk, there is a lamp, a notebook, and a small plant in a blue pot. The plant is a cactus. It doesn't ask for much. It just needs a little water and a lot of light. I think I am a little bit like the cactus. I like the light too. I have some work to do. It is not very difficult work, but it requires my attention. I have to write some letters and organize some papers. Sometimes when we have work to do, we feel stressed. We feel like we have too much to do and not enough time. But today, I am trying something different. I am doing one thing at a time. First, I pick up my pen. It is a heavy pen made of dark blue plastic. I like the way it feels in my hand. I write the date at the top of the page. My handwriting is not perfect, but that is okay. It is mine. I write slowly. I think about each word before I put it on the paper. When you speak or write slowly, you can feel the meaning of the words more. Take your time. There is no rush. As I work, I hear the sounds of the neighborhood through the open window. A mail truck stops on the street. I hear the engine idling. I hear the door slide open and then shut with a loud thud. The mail carrier is busy today. I wonder if there is a letter for me. Getting a letter is like getting a small gift in the mail. It means someone was thinking about you. After a while, my eyes feel a little bit tired from looking at the paper. I stop. It is important to stop. I look out the window at the clouds. The clouds are moving across the sky like giant white ships. They change shape as they move. One looks like a dog. One looks like a mountain. One looks like nothing at all, just a soft puff of white. I watch them for a few minutes. This is a small break from my mind. I decide it is time for lunch. I go back to the kitchen. I take out the bread and the cheese I bought earlier. I also have some tomatoes. I slice the tomatoes with a sharp knife. They are very red and juicy. I put them on the bread with the cheese. It is a simple sandwich, but it is fresh and good. I eat slowly. I taste the salt on the tomatoes. I taste the crunch of the bread. Eating can be a form of meditation. If you think about the food and how it tastes and how it smells, you're not thinking about your problems. You are just eating. It is a very calm way to live. While I eat, I think about a friend of mine. Her name is Alina. She lives in a big city far away. In her city, everything is fast. People walk fast, they talk fast, and they eat while they are running to the subway. I think about calling her. I want to tell her about my quiet morning. I want to tell her to sit down for a minute. I pick up my phone, but then I put it down. Maybe I will call her later. Right now, I want to stay in the silence. Silence is like a battery. It charges us. It gives us energy for later. After lunch, I feel a little bit sleepy. The sun is warm on the kitchen floor. I see a patch of sunlight that looks very soft. I wish I could lie down in it like a cat. Instead, I decide to do some light cleaning. I wash my plate and my knife. I dry them with a yellow towel. I put them away in the cupboard. I wipe the table until it shines. Cleaning can be peaceful too. It is a way of taking care of your space. When your space is clean, your mind feels a little bit cleaner too. I sweep the floor. I like the sound of the broom on the wood. Swish, swish, swish. It is a very old sound. People have been sweeping floors for thousands of years. It connects me to the past. I go back to my desk to finish my work. I have one more letter to write. This letter is to my grandmother. She is very old now, and she doesn't use a computer. She likes paper. She likes to see my handwriting. I tell her about the weather. I tell her about the bird I saw this morning. I tell her that I am happy. I think she will like that. When the work is done, I close my notebook. I put my pen away. I feel a sense of accomplishment. It wasn't a big job, but it is finished. And that is enough. You don't always have to do big things. Small things are just as important. I look at the clock. It is mid-afternoon. This is the time of day when the energy of the world changes. The morning excitement is gone, and the evening rest hasn't started yet. It is a middle time. I decide to water my plants. I have a small green watering can. I fill it at the sink. I go from room to room. I give each plant a little bit of water. I talk to them sometimes. I say, "There you go. Grow well today." My friends think I am a little bit strange for talking to plants, but I don't mind. It makes me feel connected to them. They are living things, just like me. I walk into the living room and sit on the rug. I want to do some simple stretches. I reach my hands toward the ceiling. I feel the stretch in my sides. I reach for my toes. I can't touch them today, but that is okay. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to move. I breathe in deeply, filling my lungs with air. I breathe out slowly, letting go of any tension in my neck. You're doing well. Just listen and relax. There is no need to worry. I stay on the floor for a moment, looking up at the ceiling. I see a small spider in the corner. It is busy making a web. It is a very complicated web with many thin lines. The spider is a great architect. It works with such patience. It doesn't get frustrated when the wind breaks a line. It just fixes it. We can learn from the spider too. Patience is a very quiet strength. The light in the room is changing. It is becoming more golden. The sun is starting its slow move toward the horizon. This is my favorite light. It makes everything look like a painting. Even the dust floating in the air looks like tiny pieces of gold. I think about what I will do this evening. Maybe I will read a book. Maybe I will listen to some music. There are so many choices, but I don't have to choose yet. I have time. Time is a gift that we often forget to open. I stand up and walk to the window again. I see a group of children playing in the street. They are playing with a ball. They are shouting and running. Their energy is amazing. They don't think about the past or the future. They only think about the ball. They are completely in the moment. I watch them for a while, and I feel their happiness. It is contagious. I take a deep breath. The afternoon is ending, and the evening is coming. It has been a good day so far. It hasn't been a busy day, but it has been a full day, full of small moments and quiet thoughts. I hope you are feeling relaxed. I hope your mind is calm. Remember, you are learning a new language. That is a wonderful thing. It's like opening a new door to the world. But you don't have to run through the door. You can walk. You can look at the flowers along the way. In the next part, we will watch the sun go down and see how the world prepares for the night. But for now, just enjoy this golden light. You are doing well. Just listen. The afternoon is fading. The golden light is getting deeper, turning into a warm orange. The air is starting to feel a little cooler now. This is the time of day when people start to head home. I can hear more cars on the street. People are finishing their work. They are thinking about dinner. They are thinking about their families. I decide to go for another short walk. I want to see the sunset from the hill near my house. I put on a light jacket because the breeze is a bit fresh. I step outside and lock the door. The sound of the key in the lock is a very solid sound. Click. It means my home is safe. As I walk toward the hill, I pass a small cafe. The smell of baking bread and sweet cakes comes out of the door. It is a delicious smell. It makes me feel hungry and warm inside. There are people sitting at the small tables outside. They are drinking tea and talking. I see two friends laughing together. I don't know what they are laughing about, but it makes me smile. Laughter is a universal language. You don't need to know the words to understand the joy. I continue my walk. I see a man sitting on a porch. He is playing a guitar. The music is slow and beautiful. He isn't playing for an audience, he is just playing for himself and for the evening. I slow my steps so I can hear the music for a little longer. It fits the mood of the sunset perfectly. I reach the bottom of the hill. The path is a bit steep, so I take my time. There's no rush. I feel my heart beating a little faster. It feels good to exercise my heart. I look at the grass on the side of the path. It is long and moves in the wind like waves on the ocean. Halfway up the hill, I stop to catch my breath. I look back at the town. From here, the houses look like toys. I see the smoke rising from a few chimneys. I see the lights starting to turn on in the windows. Each light is a different story. In one house, someone is cooking. In another, someone is watching a movie. In another, a baby is being put to sleep. The world is so full of lives, all happening at the same time. I reach the top of the hill just as the sun touches the horizon. The sky is incredible. There are colors I don't even have names for. Deep pink, bright purple, and the burning orange. It looks like the sky is on fire, but it is a cold, beautiful fire. I sit down on a large rock. It is still warm from the sun. I watch the sun disappear bit by bit. It is like a giant golden coin falling into a slot. And then it is gone. But the color stays in the sky for a long time. This is called the twilight. It is the time between day and night. In the twilight, everything looks different. The edges of things become soft. The trees look like dark shadows against the colorful sky. The first star appears. It is very small and very bright. It's like a tiny hole in the sky, letting the light of heaven shine through. I stay on the hill until the sky turns a dark, dusty blue. The air is much colder now. I pull my jacket closer around me. I feel very small under the big sky, but I also feel like I belong here. We all belong here. I start to walk back down the hill. It is easier to walk down than to walk up. I have to be careful where I step because it is getting dark. I look at the streetlights. They turn on one by one. Zip, zip, zip. They cast a yellow glow on the pavement. When I get back to my street, it is much quieter than before. Most people are inside now. I see the shadow of my own house. It looks welcoming. It looks like a place of rest. I go inside and turn on a small lamp in the hallway. I don't like bright lights in the evening. Soft light is better for the soul. It helps the mind prepare for sleep. I am feeling a little bit hungry now. For dinner, I want something warm. I decide to make a bowl of soup. I have some vegetables, carrots, onions, and potatoes. I chop them into small pieces. I like the sound of the knife on the wooden board. Chop, chop, chop. It is a productive sound. I put the vegetables in a pot with some water and herbs. Soon the kitchen smells like a garden. The soup bubbles gently on the stove. While it cooks, I sit at the kitchen table and look at a magazine. I don't really read the articles. I just look at the pictures. Pictures of mountains, pictures of forests, pictures of the sea. The world is so big and so beautiful. There is so much to see. The soup is ready. I pour it into a ceramic bowl. It is hot and steam rises from it. I eat it slowly. The warmth goes from my mouth to my stomach and then to my whole body. It is very simple food, but it is exactly what I need. After dinner, I feel very relaxed. The day is almost over. I have done what I needed to do. I have seen what I needed to see. You are doing well. Just listen to the sound of my voice. Let your thoughts be like the soup, warm and gentle. I think about the people I love. I send them a quiet wish for a good night. I think about you too, listening to this. I hope your day was good, and if it was difficult, I hope your evening is peaceful. Tomorrow is a new chance. I decide to spend the rest of the evening without any screens. No television, no phone, no computer. Just the quiet. I find the book I have been reading for a long time. It is a story about a man who builds a boat and sails across the ocean. It is a story of adventure, but it is written in a very calm way. I read a few pages. I can almost hear the sound of the ocean waves in the story. I look at the clock. It is getting late. My body is telling me it is time to slow down even more. I listen to my body. It knows what it needs. I go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I splash some warm water on my face. It feels refreshing. I look at myself in the mirror. I look tired, but it is a good kind of tired. It is the tiredness of a day well spent. I walk to my bedroom. I turn off the lights in the rest of the house as I go. Each room becomes a dark, quiet cave. The house is going to sleep too. In the next part, we will talk about the very end of the day. We will talk about the stars and the moon and the magic of the night. But for now, just feel the quiet of the evening. You are safe. You are doing well. Just listen. The house is now dark, except for the small lamp by my bed. The world outside is even darker. The street lights are the only thing shining on the road. The trees are just dark shapes against the sky. The birds are asleep. The squirrels are asleep. Even the wind has become very quiet, as if it doesn't want to wake anyone up. I sit on the edge of my bed. The sheets are cool and clean. I love the feeling of clean sheets. They feel like a fresh start every night. I take off my watch and put it on the nightstand. The ticking is very faint. Time doesn't matter as much at night. At night, we don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to be anything. We can just be. I look out the window from my bed. The moon is visible tonight. It is a thin silver crescent, like a fingernail. It is very high and very far away. It looks so cold and silent. I wonder how many people are looking at the same moon right now. Someone in a different country, someone on a ship in the middle of the sea, someone in a busy city. The moon connects us all. We all live under the same sky. Take a deep breath. Feel the air go into your lungs and then leave. Let your muscles go soft. There is no rush. I think about the day that has passed. I remember the yellow bird from the morning. I remember the sound of the broom on the floor. I remember the colors of the sunset. When we think about our day, we should look for the small sparks of light. We should remember the things that made us smile, even if they were tiny. Sometimes we think about the things we did wrong. We think about the things we forgot to do. But tonight, we are going to let those things go. It is okay. You did enough today. You are enough. Tomorrow is a new book with empty pages. You can write a different story tomorrow. I lie down and pull the blanket up to my chin. I feel the weight of it. It feels like protection. I close my eyes, but I am not asleep yet. I am in that middle place, the place between being awake and being asleep. It is a very creative place. My mind starts to wander. I imagine I am walking in a forest. The ground is covered in soft green moss. My feet don't make any sound. The trees are very old and very tall. Their branches reach up to the stars. The air smells like pine needles and damp earth. It is a very clean smell. In this forest, there's a small stream. The water is clear and moves over smooth gray stones. I listen to the sound of the water. Bubble, bubble, splash. It is a constant, steady sound. It never stops. It is the music of the earth. I sit by the stream and watch the water move. I imagine my worries are like leaves falling into the water. The water picks them up and carries them away. They float down the stream, around the bend, and they are gone. I don't need to carry them anymore. The stream will take them. You are doing well. Just relax and follow the stream. I feel my body getting heavier and heavier. It feels like I am sinking into the mattress. My feet feel heavy. My legs feel heavy. My hands and arms are still and relaxed. My head feels light, like a balloon floating on a string. I think about the stars again. There are billions of them. They have been there for millions of years. They were there before I was born, and they will be there after I am gone. When I think about the stars, my own problems feel very small. They are just tiny grains of sand. This thought makes me feel peaceful. It is good to be small in a big, beautiful universe. I hear a small sound outside. It is a cricket. Chirp, chirp, chirp. It is a lonely sound, but also a very brave one. A small insect singing into the big, dark night. It is a reminder that even the smallest voice has a place in the world. I am getting closer to sleep now. My thoughts are becoming like dreams. I see flashes of color. I hear echoes of voices. It is a gentle journey. We go on this journey every night, but we never remember the exact moment we fall asleep. It is a mystery. I think about the cat I saw in the window earlier. I imagine it is also asleep now, curled into a soft ball. I imagine the old woman from the park is asleep, dreaming of her stories. I imagine the children who were playing with the ball are asleep, their energy finally gone. The world is resting. Resting is just as important as working. We need the dark so we can appreciate the light. We need the silence so we can hear the music. I feel a sense of warmth in my heart. It is a feeling of kindness. I want to be kind to myself. I want to be kind to the world. Life can be hard sometimes, but there is so much goodness too. We just have to look for it. We have to be quiet enough to find it. I am very close to sleep now. My breathing is slow and deep. In and out. In and out. The lamp by my bed is still on, but I am too tired to turn it off. That is okay. It will be there when I wake up. No, wait. I should turn it off. I reach out my hand. It feels very heavy. I find the switch. Click. Now it is completely dark, but it is a friendly darkness. It is like a soft velvet blanket. I am not afraid. I am at peace. In the final part, we will talk about the transition from sleep back to the world and the feeling of a new day. But for now, just drift. Let the story carry you. You are doing so well. You are learning even while you rest. Just listen. The night has passed. The darkness has done its work. It has healed the tired muscles and calmed the busy minds. Now a very faint gray light is starting to touch the edges of the curtains. It is not morning yet, but the night is ending. This is the time of the blue hour. Everything outside is a deep, cool blue. I am starting to wake up, but I am not opening my eyes. I am listening. The world is starting to move again. Very far away, I hear a train. It is a low, rolling sound. It is carrying things and people to new places. I hear the first bird. It is not the yellow bird from yesterday, or maybe it is. It sings one long note, then waits. Then it sings again. It is calling to the sun. I feel very refreshed. Sleep is a wonderful miracle. We go away for a few hours, and when we come back, everything feels new. My mind feels clear, like a window that has just been washed. I think about the language you are listening to right now, English. It is a language of many words and many sounds. You have been listening for a long time. You have been patient. You have been calm. Because of this, the words are staying in your mind. They are becoming part of you. You don't have to work hard to learn. You just have to be open. Take your time. There is no rush to start your day. I stay in bed for a few more minutes. I think about my intentions for today. I don't want to make a long list of things to do. I just want to decide how I want to feel. Today, I want to feel kind. I want to feel observant. I want to notice the small things again. I finally open my eyes. The room is becoming lighter. I see the shadow of the cactus on the wall. It looks like a little person waving hello. I smile. It is going to be a good day. I get out of bed and stretch. My body feels strong and ready. I walk to the window and push back the curtains. The sun is not up yet, but the sky is a bright, clear pink near the horizon. It looks like a painting of a new world. I think about you, the person listening to my voice. We have spent this day together. We have walked in the park, we have eaten lunch, we have watched the sunset, and we have slept. Even though we are far apart, we have shared these moments. That is the power of a story. It brings us together. I want you to know that you are doing something amazing. Learning a language is a journey of the heart. It takes courage to listen and to try. You should be proud of yourself. I am proud of you. As you go into your day, or as you go deeper into your rest, take this feeling of peace with you. Remember that you can always find a quiet place inside yourself. You can always breathe. You can always take your time. The world is waiting for you, but it is waiting gently. There is no need to run. Walk at your own pace. Notice the birds. Smell the coffee. Listen to the wind. These things are always there for you. I am the English cat, and I will be here whenever you need a quiet companion. We can walk through another day together soon, but for now, the story is complete. I will go now to make my morning coffee. I will listen to the water boil. I will watch the steam rise, and I will think of you out there in the world, listening and learning. You are doing well. You are doing perfectly. Have a beautiful day or a very peaceful night. Goodbye for now.